Hey guys, it's Zaylee. I have to start this over because my connection just cut out. But okay, so I'm here to talk about Dolly stuff. If you follow me on Flickr or on Instagram, you've seen a little post that I did that I said my doll characters are going through some changes. What this means is that for Domino, not much is changing. I'd still like to keep it that he's, the ox boy of the zodiac or something. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might just keep it on him because he just looks adorable. And, he might just be a regular human, and for some reason he just has that because I don't know. I don't know with Domino. He's still very much in the air. But my Layla, who is no longer going to be named Midori, I don't have a name set for her, but she's not Midori, is going through some major character changes. She is becoming a forest spirit. So that means getting her probably some antlers done by Sparrow Shop. Once she is able to reopen commissions, she had a bit. I know Sparrow Shopper. I think her name is Shannon. I believe Shannon had a bit of a scare with her grandmother and had taken time off from her commissions due to that. But her grandma's on the mend, so that's good, and so she might be restarting commissions soon. So I'm wanting to commission her for a pair of special antlers for my Layla. Changing Layla into a forest spirit has definitely taken me into a different direction too, as far as my doll plans and things like that. I'd still really like to own a Ulysses, but I decided that I really want to have some fun and do something with dolls that I've never done before, and that is make fantasy dolls. Basically, I would like to get 2 dolls after I get my Layla and Domino straightened out. One of them being a Pukifi Pukisha, and that will become a little troll. Not much customizing in that. Might want to get her a little pair of horns and just get her face up painted right, but I don't plan on doing any modifications to her face or anything. The other one would be a Doll in Mind Lorena on a Dollzone girl body, and she would be the giant. She'd kind of be a kid, obviously, because she's not gonna. I mean, some people expect giants to be really big, but with the proportions of Domino and Midori, she could easily be considered like a giant, like a child giant. So those are the 2 other dolls that have come into being. The names that I have in mind for my Pukisha are Helmi, Gree, and Bodil. Not really sure which one I want to name her because I'm probably not going to decide until she comes home, which could be a while. For my for my Lorena that I'm planning, I have Sissel, Florimond, and Mountie. Very different types of names. Sissel, I think, is a Danish or Dutch variation of Cecilia. I like Sissel because it sounded like thistle, and it's fun to say. Florimond is a medieval English variation of Florence. So I was generally looking at medieval names, and I had quite a few on my list, and I really narrowed it down, and Florimond was one of the biggest ones. The other one I was thinking, and then probably just nickname her Flory. But, and then the last one is Mountie, and, you're like, why would you name a doll Mountie? But, there's a book and a TV series, well, there was a book and a TV series called Chrissy. That was about, a girl who ended up going to the backwoods Appalachian Mountains for a mission to teach at a school. And one of the children she teaches and meets there is named Mountie. And I thought it was just such a distinct and peculiar name, and I've always actually really liked the character that I thought it would suit a giant to name it Mountie. I don't know why, it just made sense in my head. when I think of a giant, I kind of think of being a little simple and peasanty, like a peasant, and not particularly, not stupid, but rather more savvy than educated, if that makes sense, streetwise. And so that's kind of why I put Mountie on the list, and I think it would make for a very cute giant. So that's kind of like what's going on in my head right now. It would definitely be more like a modern fairy tale setting. I don't know if any of you have ever read the book called Tithe. I can't even remember the author's name. I know her last name is Black, but she was the author of the Spiderwick Chronicles. So it's a young adult book, but it's kind of like that modern fairy tale feel, as you can see with like the Spiderwick Chronicles as well. So that's what I'm kind of going towards. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you have any names that you prefer for the other two characters, the troll and the giant, I'm open to hearing them. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave suggestions too. Anyway, I'm going to go because we're going to go out to dinner soon. Bye, guys.